The United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres is urging countries to make their cities more environmentally friendly. Guterres says that there are enormous benefits of taking this approach. These include reduced climate risk, more jobs and better health and well-being. According to UN News, cities are responsible for about 75% of the world's energy consumption and over 70% of global greenhouse gas emissions. The UN says urban areas across the globe are facing the dual crisis of COVID-19 and climate change. Well, let's get more on this now and bring in Jacqueline Kimeu, the international coordinator with the Alliance of Civil Society Organizations for Clean Energy Access. She's joining us live via Zoom. Jacqueline, thank you for joining us on the program. Now, this year, cities across the world are being urged to shift focus to climate action by developing and implementing zero carbon plans. Where would you say we are in these efforts?
Thank you very much for having me here today. I'm really happy to talk about these issues of climate change as we get up to COP26 in November in Glasgow. In terms of where we are in Africa, I want first to comment that Africa has made great strides when it comes to addressing climate change impact. Given that Africa is a receiver of climate change, impact, we have been affected more than the other countries because of, our resource base and also the economic times that we are in. Countries in Africa are actually signatories to the Paris Agreement, which is a global roadmap that is, aimed at addressing the climate change impact globally. So far, all the countries in Africa have signed to that agreement, which is a step in the right direction. Second, 44 countries in Africa have developed their national determined contribution, what we are calling the NDCs. And the purpose of the NDCs is to, develop climate action plans to address climate change issues in Africa. So having 44 out of 54 countries having the NDCs is a good step towards addressing climate change in Africa. And we commend the governments in Africa for doing that. Again, African government, yeah, thank you.
Oh, well, I was just going to follow up on that, Jacqueline, because we are seeing at the moment that many African countries are undergoing some changes in industrialization. And as African countries now try to balance between industrialization and clean energy, how is the continent faring in pursuing a green future? What are we witnessing? What are you seeing in Africa on that regard?
Thank you very much. First and foremost, Africa still accounts for around 69% of the energy emissions, energy supply coming from fossil fuels. We are talking about coal, we are talking about oil and gas. These are some of the culprits contributing to climate change. Yet, in Africa, we have abundant supply of renewable energy. We are talking about solar, we are talking about wind, we are talking about geothermal. Yet, Africa still lags behind when it comes to, adopting renewable energy sources. And we can see governments still, prioritizing, fossil fuels like coal and others. We are saying as Access Coalition, we are saying that Africa can industrialize without, fossil fuel, which is contributing to climate change. We can industrialize without, with clean energy, with solar, with water, hydropower, with wind power, and the rest of, clean energy sources. So far, governments are really also having great strides when it comes to incorporating renewable energy into their energy supply mix at the national level, and we commend the government in that. One thing that needs to happen is, change of the approach, in the way that we are doing it. We need to have innovative financing and resourcing to ensure that we are able to exploit and develop our renewable energy resources successfully. We need, capacity and technology for us to be able to exploit our resources that we currently have as Africa so that we can use them to industrialize. The bottom line is that as we address this, we need to understand that yes, we can do this, and this is doable. Other countries have been able to do it, and Africa, we can do it as well.
All right, yeah. Jacqueline Kimeu joining us there via Zoom. Thank you.